Hello there, fellow adventurers. This is Sorvestian coming to you from Riders of Icarus. And in this video, I thought I would answer some questions I've been getting in the comments section about something called an Awakened Blackwind. You've seen it in my familiar info window. It's right here. And perhaps the best way to explain what an Awakened Blackwind is just to show you. This is an Awakened Blackwind. It's basically Blackwind with a whole bunch of glowy golden light and some golden glowy energy wings and some light exuding off of the horse. But other than that, it's basically Blackwind. As the name implies, an awakened version of Blackwind. Now, this guy was available through a special event. When they released the Ixarum Badlands, there was a special event for the Mana Stone battles. And it ran from August 18th to September 7th. Now, in order to get this Awakened Blackwind, you had to be the winner of the Mana Stone battle. Now, Mana Stone battles go on twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, and, well, if you've ever experienced a Mana Stone battle, you know that winning one is not as easy as it sounds. It's quite difficult. It's just like, it's a gong show, really. Anyways, during that time, my alliance ended up winning one of the Mana Stone battles, and as a reward, we all got this Awakened Blackwind. Now, the event is over, so it's no longer available. Even if you do win a Mana Stone battle, you are not going to get this Awakened Blackwind as a reward. But you know what? Don't worry, because you're really not missing out on anything. I mean, it's pretty much identical to the normal Blackwind. Here, let me open up my familiar storage. So, both of mine are level 20, because I just kind of wanted to show you the difference. And so you can see the stats here. And if I click on Blackwind, absolutely no change, except for the skills. And I'll get into that in a moment. They are pretty much identical stat-wise. You can see there's no difference. Blackwind has a maximum level of 30. Awakened Blackwind also has a maximum level of 30. Where they do differ a little bit is their skills. Now, at first glance, it looks like the Awakened Blackwind has more skills, but not really. He has the Queen Endurance, the Dark Aura, and the Dark Sprint. And when you look at Blackwind, the exact same skills with the exact same effect. Physical defense increased by 15%. Physical defense increased by 15%. Max EP increased by 12%. Same. The Dark Sprint increases movement speed by 20% for 20 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds. The exact same thing. The only thing that the Awakened Blackwind gets that the normal Blackwind doesn't is the evil resistance. So it's not affected by the evil presence in the Badlands. And it also gets the bitter cold resistance. So unlike Blackwind, which is really only usable in the Hakanis Highlands, I guess maybe in the Sea of Hakanis, Hakane's Crossing, the Brakar Forest. The Awakened Blackwind is also usable in the Ixarum Badlands and in Parnas Coast without facing any sort of penalty. Now, the nice thing about the Awakened Blackwind is that it is a permanent familiar. It's not time-based like some of the other rewards are. Like sometimes you would get a special familiar as a reward, and it would only, stick around for 7 days. The Awakened Blackwind is permanent. Now, in addition to being permanent, it has a few more restrictions that a normal Blackwind doesn't have. First of all, it's untradeable, and it's unsealable. See here, if I go and try and seal up my Blackwind, it will give me the option, but when I click confirm, this familiar cannot be sealed. And so the familiar sealing has been cancelled. So an awakened Blackwind cannot be sealed. However, like a normal Blackwind, it can be turned into a pet. See, and yeah, do I want to transform it? Sure, but no I don't, because I want to keep my awakened Blackwind in its current form, but you can transform it into a pet if that's what you want to do. However, I don't really see a whole lot of point in doing that, because there are much better mounts out there to have as a pet. Now, in addition to all those things, like a normal Blackwind, you can apply familiar skins to it. So I have the Flame Armored Horse. And yeah, let's go and change that. So you can see the icon has changed, and now if I summon Blackwind, he is now wearing the Flame Horse legendary skin. And that will increase the health and his speed, but it doesn't take away the glowy effect that comes from being awakened. So that's kind of nice. It does make it does make this horse look a lot better. But again, you know, all this is kind of not really that important, because at the end of the day, there are just, you know, way better horses out there for you to have, like Apocalypse. Apocalypse is faster, looks better, and gets, you know, way better buffs. I mean, you know, like the physical attack and the physical crit rate. It's also immune to everything. It gets the max EP increase just like Blackwind and the Awakened Blackwind do. And it gets a far better movement speed buff than they do. So in all ways, Apocalypse is superior. So like I said, you know, you're not missing out on anything, even if you do have the legendary Flame Armored Horse skin applied to it. So I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is no longer possible to get an Awakened Blackwind. And I'm not sure they're ever going to bring it back. And that is unfortunate news, especially for those of us who really like the Flame Armored Legendary Horse skin, because it looks really good on the Awakened Blackwind. Anyways, this has been Sorvastion in Riders of Icarus. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel for more videos about Riders of Icarus. Until next time, fellow adventurers, take care and have fun.